Stonehenge is a place full of mystery. Over the thousands of years that it has been around, it has been surrounded with speculation and many myths and legends. Many of these involve healing stones, giants, and magic. In the 12th century, Geoffrey of Monmouth wrote a fanciful story about Stonehenge and the Arthurian legend in his works Historia Regum Britanniae. In this particular story, King Arthur's uncle, King Aurelius Ambrosius, wanted to create a memorial for the 3,000 nobles who were slain in a battle against the Saxons and who were buried at Salisbury. Now, at the advice of Merlin, he chose Stonehenge. According to Geoffrey, the stones were believed to be healing rocks, called the Giant's Dance. The story was that the giants had brought the stones from Africa to Ireland because of the healing properties that they possessed. The king, Aurelius, sent Merlin, along with Uther Pendragon, who was Arthur's father, and 15,000 knights, to go to Ireland and take the stones from Mount Killaloe, where the giants had put them, and bring them to England. On their way, they slayed over 7,000 Irish, but when they reached the rocks, the knights were unable to move them with ropes and force. However, like in many of the Arthurian stories, Merlin, with his magic, was able to much more easily do the job, and dismantled the rocks and sent them over to Britain, and this is how Stonehenge ended up on English soil. For Geoffrey, this wasn't where the story ended for King Aurelius and Stonehenge. He writes that Aurelius and Uther, along with Constantine III, were also buried inside what he called the Giant's Ring of Stonehenge.